Everton are out of the FA Youth Cup after a 4-2 defeat to Norwich City at Goodison Park. It was the Blues' first home tie of the campaign, but it would mark the end of their run. Everton fell behind after 14 minutes when Carlton Morris tapped in at the near post from Joshua Murphy's cross. 8 minutes before half-time it was 2-0 when the same two players again combined, with Morris this time lifting Murphy's pass over Mason Springthorpe in the Everton goal. But just a minute later, Everton were back in it when Chris Long raced through and slammed the ball past William Britt. It stayed that way until 7 minutes after the break when Morris completed his hat-trick, capitalising on Springthorpe's spill and eventually prodding the ball home. And after the hour mark, the Blues' hopes of a comeback were dealt a serious blow when Ibu Toure was sent off for this challenge on Cameron Norman. Despite being a man short, Everton did find another goal as Long bundled the ball in after a melee in the box. But Norwich got a killer fourth on the counter when Joshua Murphy's brother Jacob sprinted clear and finished clinically. Everton's despair was clear to see at the final whistle. Their Youth Cup dreams will have to wait for another year.
Kev, what did you make of that? Lads must be gutted.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed. They've played their hearts out. They've had a right good go. It didn't really work for us on the night. We were just a little bit off what we usually are. We've played a lot better. So our performance level just dipped slightly. The sending off going down to 10 men. That gave them a massive lift, but even down to 10 men we still kept trying to play, got ourselves back to 3-2 and really going to get an equaliser and got caught on the counter-attack. So disappointed for the players because they've performed really well. They've been outstanding in the Youth Cup. We've had some very good victories, and we knew they were a good team. They had some good attacking players and they played well on the night. To be fair to them, they worked hard, closed us down, stopped us trying to play, and on the night they probably just edged us, and the sending off tipped the scales in their favour. So but overall, as I say, I can't fault the players. They've been magnificent. They've worked really hard. They've done their best, and that's all you can ask. And it's a dressing room full of bitterly disappointed lads. So it's difficult to find the words at the moment to G them up. They've got to take it on the chin. We're still doing well in the league, and we've got to pick ourselves up now and start playing again. But disappointing night. But that's football.
It was right in front of the dugouts. What did you make of that red card?
It was just an enthusiastic challenge from a young lad who's keen to make his way in the game. He's gone through two challenges and the ball broke as a 50-50, and he's just mistimed it slightly. He's not a malicious lad. He doesn't do that. He just goes to the ball, and unfortunately the referee saw it as a red card, and that's it. There's nothing you can do to change that. But I just had a word with Ibu and just said that these things happen. He's totally committed, and he mistimed the challenge in today's game, and unfortunately you're off. So he'll learn from that. But it wasn't his fault. He just totally committed.
The way the 10 men responded must give you positivity for the bigger picture as well, the long term.
Indeed, well, it's all part of their progress. Playing at Goodison for the first time for a lot of these. The atmosphere. Not a great crowd, but certainly a crowd was here just to play here. So it's great for their development, and I'm sure they'll learn from it.